Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I'm so excited it's working because the internet here has been a little patchy and I was having some issues. So welcome to this live. I'm live on Instagram and I am live on YouTube here and Facebook. I'm so excited. Hey, Petra, nice to see you. I am so excited. Let me just put my thing on Do Not Disturb. Because today, on my live today, we are talking about what if you're not manifesting the things you want, especially relationship. What if you're not manifesting the relationship of your dreams and you think you've done everything, you are meditating, you're doing all the things, and it's just not coming. And in this live, I'm going to share with you 3 things you might be doing to cause that feeling of, irritation that it's not coming fast enough or that it's not coming, or feeling despair, like you're not supposed to have the life that you have. It was supposed to be different. It was supposed to be something different than you have. And you're trying to manifest it all and none of it seems to be coming. And so I'm going to share my tips about what to do about that. But first, I want to know where you're calling from. I always say calling. My team keeps saying, don't say calling, because they're not calling. Joining. Where are you joining from? So put in the chat here on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube where you're joining me from. And then we're going to dive into what might be causing you to feel and not have the manifestations that you think you should have by now. So is there a delay? Is there a delay? No one's telling me where they're joining in from. Where are you joining in from? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm in Costa Rica. I'm in Costa Rica right now. That's why I look all summery. I got away from the Canadian winter. It's so good here. I spent some time on the beach this morning. Oh, and I have my masterclass this afternoon in 2 hours. I'm going to link it below and I'll share more about it as well. So if you still want to join, you can totally hop in. It's free. It's my last masterclass of the year. All right. So let's get into it. Your life is not supposed to be the way that it is now. You want more, right? There's more for you and you just don't know how to get it. Well, how do you know? And you probably think it's not coming. There are, some days you probably feel like it's not coming. Like I'm just doomed and you feel despair. I'm just doomed to not get what I want. And here's the thing. Hey, let me know where you're joining me from if you're joining freshly. Here's the thing. How do you know it's not coming? How do you know it's not coming? The thing that you desire. You don't, right? So we make up in our heads that we are in this horrible place when really, maybe it's coming. Maybe the man you're desiring isn't quite ready for you. Maybe he's still in a marriage that has to end. You don't know, right? For sure, the man you're meant to be with is living, is alive. He doesn't have to get born yet anymore, right? Because you're, whatever age you are, and that man is out there. So that's the fun thing. That's fun to think about. Like he's walking around in this world, and you can even do a fun thing with, I'm going totally on a tangent, but you can even do a fun thing with thinking about your dream man and where he might be right now, and mark it either in your diary or just in your mind. This day, December 15th, 2022, I was thinking about my man, wondering where he was and what life he was living. So when you meet him, you can think back on this day and see if that was accurate, or see what he was doing and just be like, oh my gosh, I was over here thinking about you and you were over there doing whatever it was that he was doing. It's really fun. I do that in retrospect with Jerry, and I didn't have that moment stamped, like that time stamped, but it's still fun to look back like, oh my gosh, during that time, you know, you were doing this and this, and I was just in the same city and we never crossed paths. And anyways, I love doing that. So how do you know it's not coming? How do you know? Well, you actually don't. And it could be just around the corner. It could be tomorrow, right? When I met Jerry one fateful day on February 3rd, several years ago, on February 2nd, I had no idea that the date that I had planned tomorrow was my man. And I didn't even know it was my man. He was my man on the day. I only figured that out over time. But isn't that interesting, right? How do you know in your moment of despair, in your moment of your stories, your bullshit stories, I don't have anything I want. How do you know that it's not coming tomorrow? So why are you giving up, right? Feeling despair and thinking you don't have anything you want is kind of a giving up. So why are you giving up? Don't give up. And it may not be your timing, but it's coming. So continue doing what you're doing. Do not give up. And this brings me to number 2. If you know you're not in integrity, moving towards the things that you want, then clean it up. Take action. You cannot be sitting at home, whining, bitching, complaining, feeling despair that you're not meeting anyone, or that you're not in your dream job, or whatever else, you're not in your dream body, but you're sitting at home doing nothing. Like, that's not congruent. You're not in integrity. Be clear on what it is you want, and then take action, messy action toward it, because you will be in integrity. You will be in your own alignment with who you are and what you want, even if you may not get the thing tomorrow. Like, for example, you know, if you're trying to build muscle and you go to the gym once, you're not going to get it that day, right? Same with dating. If you want an amazing man in your life and you've dated a bit, you've fallen on your, fallen down, stumbled, you've had some bad dates, you've had bad relationships, and you have quit. You've quit dating because you think dating doesn't work, or you think all you attract is bad people or whatever. Then you are not in integrity, because what are you expecting? The mailman to literally knock on your door and to be the love of your life without doing anything? That is your integrity piece. So if you know you're not in integrity, clean it up, right? If you've taken as much action as you think you could have come up with, then hire an expert. Hire a personal trainer, hire a dating coach, a personal trainer for your body, right? Hire a dating coach, hire a business coach. If you want to start a business or your business isn't doing well, like, hire people that are experts in the thing that you don't yet have. Does this make sense? So if you quit every time something gets hard and now you're complaining you don't have what you want, you're out of integrity. Why? Because something that is difficult, just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's not meant for you. So keep going. If you don't have what you want, you haven't done enough. And I don't mean constantly doing and being busy and overachieving. I don't mean that. I mean getting back in the game. You know, when it comes to dating, getting back in the dating game, even if the last guy was a jerk. The last guy wasn't for you. So get back in the dating game. Keep going, because if you give up because the last guy was a jerk, then basically he wins. You know, not that we care if he wins, he won't, not that we care, but your negative beliefs will win. Your negative beliefs will win, and you'll be right. You'll get to be right. See, I can never find the man of my dreams. See, all I date is losers. See, I have proof. I've proof that I'm never going to be in a relationship. Okay, cool. You get to be right. Do you want to be right or do you want to have success? And this is what sets successful people apart from the crowd. The reason I have been successful in my relationship is not because I'm lucky, is not because I had a really good model for relationships. None of those things. I worked my ass off. And I'm not talking about pushing hard on achieving this goal. I'm talking about being in integrity with me, facing my fears, facing my traumas, facing my patterns, facing my family situation. That's the work it takes to break through your own limiting beliefs, because otherwise I would still be stuck in my old beliefs of I'm not good enough. I will always date down. I will always date jerks. I will always marry men who will never be able to meet my needs. That was my own pattern attracting that. So it's up to me to change that, not up to all the men in the world to show up differently. No. You are responsible for what is showing up in your life. And if it is still showing up and then you just give up, you're not in integrity with your soul. So get right with your integrity. Continue searching for the guidance that will get you to your dreams. You cannot have a desire in your mind unless it is meant for you. You cannot have a desire in your heart, in your mind, unless it is meant for you. So if you have a desire, first of all, get clear on your desire and admit it to yourself, because that's the hardest thing. And then take steps toward that. Paralysis is the killer of all dreams, right? So take action today towards your dream. It may be gaining self-confidence, right? Where do you get self-confidence? Not from sitting at home and hoping for self-confidence. Self-confidence comes from getting out there and risking looking stupid, risking going on a date and him not being the one, risking quitting your job and not finding anything right away to cover your expenses. Life's dreams come true past your level of risk. So you have to risk emotionally, financially, psychologically, physically. You have to risk things. Everything is risky, right? And so if you are staying safe by staying at home, by never dating, by not risking getting hurt again, you're also never going to get the thing you want. Never. You're going to live a mediocre life, and it's going to be mediocre. You'll be safe, but you're not going to be happy. So that's number 2. Now, before I go on to number 3, it's a good one. I want to invite you to my masterclass. It's in 2 hours, less than 2 hours now. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And it is my last masterclass of the year. And why would I do that a couple of weeks before Christmas? 10 days before Christmas exactly. Because your life starts now. You have been in analysis paralysis for long enough. Life starts now. And what better time to start dating and to start learning the materials. Hey, Trish. To start learning the materials than before the new year. Don't wait. When people wait for things for the new year, it's just another reason to procrastinate and to get to have an excuse to not get started. Life is now. So the link is below. You can join for free. We start in 2 hours, less than 2 hours. And I will go on to number 3. The number 3 reason why you may not have everything in your life that you want is lack of gratitude. This is a big one. If you are not grateful for what you already have, you're never going to get more. Or if you get more, you're not going to see it because you're ungrateful. Right? And just the vibration of gratitude, the vibration of gratitude is so high. So your vibration, it will bring your vibration up. It'll make you feel, you cannot feel fear and gratitude at the same time. So you cannot be in a fear space of what if, I'll never have what I want. I have never gotten what I want. Why should I have it now? That's all fear-based. But if you're in gratitude, like, I am so grateful I have a job. I'm so grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm so grateful for my friendships. I'm so grateful for my body, my physical ability to move about my life. I'm so grateful that I had a great night's sleep. Like, you can be grateful for stupid little things seemingly, and it can really shift your mindset. And then get grateful for where you're at. Like, get grateful for the fact that you are not in a toxic relationship, that you, hi Marianne, all the great people are here. Awesome. That you are, be grateful that you're no longer in that toxic relationship that you used to be in. Be grateful that you get to listen to this right now as a reminder to be grateful for all the amazing resources that you have out there on YouTube, on Instagram, in the self-help field, right? Be grateful that you're living in this time in history where we have so many things at our fingertips. My voice is going. I have to go save it for my masterclass that's happening in about an hour and 45 minutes. So if you want to join the masterclass still, you can. It's the link will be in the description. On Instagram, it's in my bio. And I will hopefully see you there. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you on the masterclass, if not another time in the next video. Bye, everyone.